How's it going? So I talked in one of my shorts that I would do an unboxing of this TurboGrafx bundle I received. It popped up here in my location, and it was a fairly good deal. Pretty happy with the purchase. This isn't exactly, a mint condition box or anything like that. As you can see, you take a look at these corners. Got a little damage on this one, and down here, I guess I never noticed that. It's a pretty good corner bang right there. It's peeled away from the box. But this stuff's old. It's been moved around, I'm sure. The guy I bought this from, he said he picked it up somewhere in Oregon or Washington. Yeah, Washington. It actually has a little flyer in there of where he got it. Ooh, there's even still some of the original dust on there because I've actually had it in a storage bin ever since I got it, because I don't know if I want to play it, I mean, I do, but I have a retro, or not a retro, I do have a Retro Freak that I did have TurboGrafx games on, but I also have a Polymega, so those are other options to keep this hardware from getting abused. There's the top. Sorry. So there's the top of the box. It looks pretty decent. The bottom has a little serial number and all that on it. So let's open it up here. Sorry if I'm in the camera too much here with my hands, or my shoulder or whatever. You can see the dust on that lip there, but this inner flap's pretty clean, other than you can tell where it took that damage, that bang. Kind of scares me when they fold back and you see those hinges, the hinges on them. Right here they get really thin. It starts to get really thin right along here. So you don't, to me it doesn't make me want to do this kind of stuff with these consoles. I have other box stuff, Sega CD, a lot of Sega stuff boxed. So let's pull this out. Oops, I don't want to tear anything. One thing he did do is, when I did get this, he threw all the plastic bags just out. No, I did this upside down. He threw the plastic bags just out on the bed where he was displaying it. He had a spare room with a bed in there. And I had to go through and try to map all the bags. So, with some help, if you see anything, let me know that I'm missing. Let me know. There's the inside of the box, pretty well taken care of. Yeah, there's a free bag here. No idea what it goes to. There's a little orange tab on it, so if anybody knows what that might go to. There is some old tape inside that bag. There's this one. Not sure. There was one bag I couldn't even identify for the CD part. But let's get down to what's in the box here. We got the Keith Courage right here. Pretty good shape. Not a scratch on it really. There's a Keith Courage. Still has a sleeve in there. Has some comic book or something like that. I don't know if that was inside the sleeve or not. If anybody remembers how this stuff is mapped out, let me know. Let's try to get a complete inbox systems mapped is my plan. I'd like to see that. It'd be kind of cool for someone to be able to say, hey, this is where this went in the box with this bag. I brought the idea up in a group and they were like, oh, just match the bag up to anything basically, without trying to check its authenticity or whatever. And I don't know, I'm sure somebody has a nice looking one out there. Here's the barrel adapter, still in plastic. He said he had the original twist ties, so here they are, probably full of extra levels of lead or something that is no longer accepted, but who knows. So here's the power adapter, NEC Home Electronics, really clean. Then we have the RF adapter. This goes onto your barrel on your TV, and then this would be like a pass-through, like you could hook your TV up to this, your TV's antenna, so you'd have a pass-through for your TurboGrafx already attached, and then this would go to your rabbit ears or whatever it was on your old TV, and then this would go to your turbo for your RF, which is kind of interesting. It's a pretty thick barrel for an RF. Controller, I don't even know if this is the right bag for it, but there's a controller. Still feels pretty tight. Buttons are a little soft, but they don't feel constricted or anything, so like there's dirt down in them. These are pretty clean. So there's the styrofoam for it, all cleaned out. Looks really good. Here's the paperwork that came with it. Here's the actual Hot Poop is where he said he bought this. Hot Poop. I looked it up. It's still around too. So I mean, they're, you know, if anybody sees this, little free advertising. But yeah, Walla Walla, Washington. Not sure what exactly this is. Some sort of software promo that you might have grabbed at a kiosk, but it kind of shows, you know, a little bit of some game promo stuff. It's really clean, not banged up. There's some hardware. Shows that Turbo Booster Plus and whatnot in there, which is a pretty pricey device. I mean, all this TurboGrafx stuff is pricey. I don't know how far I'll get into collecting Turbo. It'll probably just be on a whim, but it is pretty cool though. I mean, you can obviously get into emulation, but seeing how it was on the actual hardware is kind of my goal with getting into it, you know. I mean, it may sound crazy, but you know, when you get into something new that you never experienced, it's kind of neat to see what people were experiencing. My cousin had one. I've never seen one otherwise, at least through family. I don't even know any friends that really had one. I think it might have been one guy who mentioned it, but he wasn't the type of friend I'd go over to his house. So here's the TurboGrafx manual. Really clean, shiny, glossy. Feels like it came right off a mint press. So, I mean, it's definitely not a reprint, that's for sure. But yeah, really nice there. I think this might be missing a couple pieces too. From another guy I was chatting with, he was saying it might have been missing a poster, but then again, there's also a deal where they were saying that different bundles were packed with different stuff. So this is a promo for Turbo Play. Looks like has some kind of reply card right there. Yeah, all that original paperwork. And then save $100 right now. Call that number. Call that number and save 100 bones. I don't know if that would have been a deal where they were already selling out of the TTI or going out of business. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know much about this system's history. But there's some more of the accessories that they're trying to sell you. The games look really good though. There's screenshots. It's pretty cool. The RMC Cave, I believe, he did a little video recently about how they would take screenshots for magazines. I thought that was pretty cool. And here's a thank you card for buying the system. I don't know if there's a thank you. Nothing on the back. And then we got the actual TurboGrafx system, which is really wedged down in here. I did see from videos that the red bag definitely held the actual TurboGrafx console. So the red bag is the proper bag map. But yeah, I mean, there's not a scratch on this thing. It's looking for a scratch. I don't even see anything around the controller port. On off, but yeah, all that looks really clean. A little bit of styrofoam buildup. There's your channel 3 and channel 4, your RF. I mean, obviously, this has been done many times, so you can rest assured you've seen it. But point is, this is my TurboGrafx now, and I'm just kind of showing the condition of it. Little something right there. I don't know if you can clean that. Little one right there, probably from rubbing of that top in transit somewhere. There's the power port, and this is your for the connections to the CD unit, and you know, whatever other, the booster and whatever other accessories may have been ported through that. Little dust on here, like it might have sat on the shelf and didn't get use. Little dust in the crevice, but not dirty. Nothing built up that couldn't be cleaned out really quick with maybe even an air duster. And then the cap, which looks really good. No scratches. Yeah, such a weird design on that part. But yeah, here's the styrofoam. Still looks really neat and clean. But yeah, so this is my TurboGrafx unboxing. Everything in there fairly clean and neat. The box isn't mint, but finding this stuff boxed is probably uncommon. But anyways, check out my next video. I'm going to do a short one on my couple accessories I got. We'll unbox those, open it up, take a look, see what I'm missing. If you guys notice anything with this that might be missing, go ahead and leave it in the comments. That'd be great. So if I wanted to try to make this 100% CIB, people sell accessories and paperwork, you know, that might have been separated from the console and showed up somewhere else. And yeah, just let me know. I'll grab it up maybe, just to make this appear complete. And then yeah, if you know anything about the bag mapping, that'd be kind of cool, because I'm not sure if the actual AC adapters were bagged or not, because I know I ran into that issue with the CD. I don't know if the RF unit was bagged or not. I mean, some of the videos out there show like 1 bag, 2 bag. I mean, who really knows what the real actual configuration of this stuff is? And it'd be kind of neat to have it documented. Anyways, check out my next video. This is Master Welch signing off, and like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.